What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to For the Win. Yes, we are live. Time for a sports recap. Let's add a little bit of music and ambiance here. Let me know how the audio is. Let's do this. How did your team do this week? So much has happened. So much has happened this week. Time for a weekly recap all across the board, around the league, around the world. Thank you so much for joining. You and Grace, Emmanuel. We got Doom Boogie in the house. We got Koozie P for the win. Crystal's in the chat as well. Muchas gracias. Thank you, guys. I am here with my sidekick, Mochi. She likes it when I'm here. She just likes chilling when I'm here. She's well behaved. And the only reason why is because I give her treats here and there. But let me know how the audio is. We're going to be live for just a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes. We'll see how the vibes are, 30, 40 minutes. I know it's a little bit late night, last minute. What's up, Celeste? Go Sports. That's right. Go Sports. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would really appreciate you guys. You guys are MVPs. Hit that like button. Lock in your like. It will really help out the channel. So if I can turn up the music in the background. Can you guys hear them in the background? Can't hear it? How about that? That a little better? Maybe. Let's see what the chat says. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here like every now and then, hopefully on Sunday nights, unless we're busy and we got other stuff going on. But on Sundays, hop on here and like I said, look around the globe. How did everybody's team do? A lot of stuff happened. It's very quiet. Okay. You don't really hear it? Let's turn it up a little bit. I don't want the music to be louder than me, so but that's a good thing. You guys we're working together here. Every Sunday night, hopefully, look around the league, look around the globe, around the world, recap the sports world. That is essentially what I'm doing. We have some major takeaways this weekend. This weekend alone was insane. Yeah, Premier League, we got Champions League coming up, NBA upsets, go Lakers. Unfortunately, Dodgers have the best record in MLB, but they did lose today. They lost the series. They lost their first series of the season. Awesome Formula One updates over in Japan, and the hockey world has been shooketh. So I want to know your thoughts. Remind me, you guys, as we go over these topics, as we go over the different sports. Let me know who are you rooting for. Hopefully we get some new viewers in here, but if not, I will remember you guys here, being here, and I really do appreciate it. So you guys are amazing for just being here. I really do appreciate it. It means everything to me. Like I said, last minute, but this is the whole point of For the Win. You got to put yourself out there no matter what. We got to go for the win. And NCAA too, men's and women's. We already have a women's champion. You know what? I'm going to start off with that. I know, right? 160-2. The Dodgers, unfortunately, will not go undefeated this season. Let me see if I can bring this up here. Boom. Am I doing it right? Bam! How about that? Congratulations to the Huskies, UConn, University of Connecticut. We have the first champion for the NCAA. This is March Madness, you guys. This is March Madness here. So the women's final was today. It was the UConn Huskies versus the South Carolina, who I don't even know. They got smoked. Look, I'm a Bruins fan. I'm LA, all LA. Not USC. I actually had family that went to UCLA. I've been to UCLA, beautiful campus. I've always been a Bruin. The Huskies beat UCLA a few days ago to secure their spot. But congratulations to the UConn Huskies, their 12th NCAA title in women's basketball. So we have to give them their roses. Shout out to Sarah Strong, AZ Fudd, and Paige. This girl right here, Paige Beckers. If you guys don't know, I think she's played for like 3 different schools, and she is officially a national, like a title, like a champion, pretty much. How do you say it? She's a champion of the freaking nation in college. This is a huge deal. I'm not sure if you guys were keeping up with this. I did actually have Huskies going pretty far And then once I did see a lot of the games, and I was like, you know what? I think the Huskies are gonna go. But their story, like there was 3 players that almost scored. 2 of them scored 24 points. I think Paige scored 17 points, something crazy like that. But they dominated. They completely dominated. And this translates and spills over into the WNBA, because this is where the young talent is at. So I'm telling you right now, keep an eye out for this name, Paige Bueckers. Paige Bueckers. I'm telling you right now. Congratulations to them. What's up, Jeremy? Adventures with Tigger or Wally. I gotta get used to that name. I really do. Yeah, keep an eye out for Paige. She's gonna be incredible. What else? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I gotta bring this up. Yeah, the Manchester Derby was today. Dude, Manchester. I can't believe Manchester City could not score on Manchester United. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I did watch the majority of the game. I didn't end up finishing the game. But my Manchester United, it's been tough, man. It's been tough for Manchester, but they held on. They held on. You want to talk about pain? It's been crazy. That's Premier League, too. That's the English soccer. English soccer. I want to start with this, too. Let's continue. Let me see if I can bring it up here. Not this. Hold on. I did post a video about this about like 2-3 weeks ago. So if you guys are into hockey, you might have seen it. If you subscribe, I really hope you guys saw that video. But where is it? I want to get the actual clip of when he scores. You know what? I'll start with this. At some point, I have to hear Cristal say the name. Say the name. I know. True. You will. You'll hear her say this this week. You know, it's funny because I have to read it out loud. Otherwise, I'm gonna say Yoshi or Toad, your old name. Okay, there we go. It happened, you guys. I don't know if you guys follow hockey like that. Like I love it because even Cristal is like really into hockey now. Not that she's not always been. I feel like the first time we went to a Kings game, she was hooked. I was hooked too, because like seeing it on TV is one thing, but being there in person is a completely different thing. So it's amazing. Hockey is just so fun. Like it's non-stop action for 20 minutes at a time. It happened. Congratulations to Alex Ovechkin. He broke Wayne Gretzky's record for the most goals scored. This guy scored 800. He has scored 895 goals in his career. Wayne Gretzky scored 894 in his great career. If you guys don't know who Wayne Gretzky, he's like regarded as one of the greatest hockey players of all time, if not the greatest hockey player ever. But Alex Ovechkin broke the record. I want to see if I can actually find it. It's so funny, and this happened this morning, right here. Was it this one right here? Against the New York Islanders too. Take that, New York. Again, I just love seeing the freaking New York teams take an L. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for it. Boom! This guy. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Boom. He just throws himself on the ice. The greatest scorer of all time. And I don't know if he's gonna retire this season. I don't know what his contract is like. I'm not sure what this means, honestly, for him. He has been name dropped by a lot of rappers. I know J. Cole has definitely name dropped him in one of his songs. This is like 10 years ago. Alex Ovechkin. If you guys don't know now, you know. I'm telling you guys right now. But congratulations. You know what? Let me do this for you too. Since we're on that topic, let's look at the NHL real quick, because I have some good news for LA Kings fans. What's up, Jesse? Go Kings, that's right. What's up, D? That's right. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. On the next stream for sure. I remember when Ovechkin and Crosby came into the league game. This is wild. Yeah, congrats. Sidney Crosby too, man. Sidney Crosby. There are a lot of vets right now, like Sidney Crosby, Patrick Kane, Alex Ovechkin. There's another one that I'm missing. He plays for think he plays for the Flames. No, he plays for the Oilers. They're doing some remarkable stuff. Like I'm genuinely telling you guys, this is one of the most exciting hockey seasons I've ever seen. And even one of the new like commercials for hockey, it says like this is the new golden era of hockey. And I agree, because there's so much young talent, but these veterans are still rocking and rolling. Bro, I can't even skate. Like if you guys were there when we went live on the ice skating ring in Universal, I could barely skate. Imagine being, it's like playing football or rugby with pads on freaking skates. It's unbelievable what these guys do. You have to be very athletic. Thank you so much, Jesse. Did you hear that the Rams are going to be getting a new training headquarters in Woodland Hills? I did not hear about that, Jesse. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah, let's go. I like that teams invest in training headquarters. If you guys haven't seen some of these like new headquarters, these for training facilities, they're amazing. Like I know the Raiders, they play at Allegiant Stadium in Vegas, but their training facility, I think, is in Henderson, which is not that far. But Henderson's a nice area, but their facility is phenomenal. So I can't wait to see more about that. Wayne Gretzky did play with us. Yep, he played with the Kings. He played with the Kings for a very, very long time. Speaking of Gretzky, speaking of Gretzky, where do you think he got his start? I know he was with 3 different teams. I know are you testing me, Gabriel? What's up, Gabriel? Here, let's look this up. He did get traded. It was, okay, just how Luka was traded to the Lakers and everybody was like, what are you doing? The same thing happened with Wayne Gretzky. I'll tell you right now. I love it. I love this. Okay. Yeah, Wayne Gretzky. Yeah, he did play with the Oilers. He played with our arch enemies. Is that where he came from? He is Canadian. Let's see. NHL career. He played with the Oilers from the 79 till 1988. And then it was, let's see. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Because I love learning stuff. I love learning these facts in sports. And then boom, okay, so it was the blockbuster trade with the Kings. So he got traded from the Oilers to the Kings. The Oilers are our arch enemy right now. And then he played 1 season with the St. Louis Blues. And then he played a few years with the New York Rangers. There you go. That was his career. So, yeah, I know he's been with a few teams. That's as far as I know. Oilers for sure. Obi said you guys did great. Wait. Oh, thank you, Obi. On skates, because you're referring to the ice skating. It was a lot of fun. I bet you Obi's already better than us. And better than I will ever be. So I'm just letting you guys know right now. Oh, man. There's only one hockey game going on right now. It's the Golden Knights versus the Vancouver Canucks. And it looks like they're tied at the end of the second period. So we still have the third period left. Hopefully the Vegas Golden Knights. Look, Vegas, I love you. Obviously, I'm all about the LA teams. But I've said this before. I want the Vegas teams to do well. I really do, because Vegas, it is the new sports hub. I want sports to develop better in Vegas because it's pretty close, between LA and Vegas. Come on. Let me tell you why this is significant. The LA Kings actually beat the Oilers yesterday. The LA Kings, and I know our friends D, our Jurassic Chaos, I know you guys were there yesterday. The LA Kings beat the Edmonton Oilers right here, 3-0. It was such a good game. I think the Kings scored 2 goals in the first period, and they held the Oilers. Our defense was phenomenal, like always, especially at home. And then we scored empty net in the last 2 minutes of the game. And with that win, congratulations to the LA Kings. We have clinched a playoff spot. You see this blue line right here? This blue line means they have clinched a playoff spot. So we're still waiting for the Oilers and then whoever's going to clinch a wild card spot. It might be the Calgary Flames. Chances are it's going to be the Calgary Flames or the Vancouver Canucks. So this is a really important game right now. The Golden Knights are playing the Canucks. This is a really important game because the Golden Knights, Vegas, look at this. We're only separated by 3 points. I love this LA Kings team. I've been saying it from the beginning of the season. I think this team has what it takes to go far, like to go all the way to the Stanley Cup finals, not just the playoffs, the finals. I wish I would have done it in December. She's my witness. I wanted to place a bet on the Kings winning it all the way, going all the way, winning the entire championship, the Stanley Cup final. When we were in Vegas, I wanted to place like $20, place $20 on the Kings going all the way. Well, I don't care what the odds are, just But we didn't have time. We weren't really at the casino like that, so I didn't get a chance. Man, it's so exciting. Like if you guys know about hockey, like it's so exciting. Let me just try to catch up with the chat at the same time too. Indianapolis Racers, what left that out? I didn't see that on there. Was that? Maybe that was like a semi-pro team, Gabriel, or was it college? Maybe semi-pro, something like that. Go Canucks! Yo, Emmanuel, what's going on here, man? What do you mean go Canucks? I thought we were on the same page here. What's up, Hortensia? Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for stopping by, friend. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you. Yeah, okay, cool. Really quickly, talking hockey. Look, you guys, there's only 6 games left. The playoffs start April 19th. That's in 2 weeks. So we have 4 games left at home. The Kings have the best record at home. So we're going to play the Seattle Kraken. Shout out to Seattle. We're going to play the Anaheim Ducks. We better beat the Ducks, man. We better beat Anaheim. Come on, we can't let Anaheim have anything good other than Disneyland and DCA. That's it. They can't have anything good. Not the Angels, not the Ducks, nothing. We play the Colorado Avalanche. We have the Edmonton Oilers. This is going to be another really important game, but we're playing in Edmonton, in Canada. Then we play Kraken again in Seattle, and then we play the Calgary Flames. So our last game is going to be Thursday, April 17th. I'm so excited for the playoffs. That's all I'm going to say. We did have a watch party last week. If you guys joined us, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. So there we go. Let us know right now. Who is your favorite sports team? Let me know in the chat right now. How did your team do this week? Who's your favorite sports team? We can check it. If you didn't follow along, let's see how they did. We'll do it one by one. My team has been terrible for a while, but I'm a San Jose Sharks for life. Yeah, you know what, Hortensia? Shout out to San Jose, the Sharks, because the Sharks and the LA Kings, they go back. We have a really good rivalry with the Sharks, but unfortunately, San Jose hasn't been that competitive for a few years. Neither have the Ducks. Lately, it has been the Golden Knights. Vegas did win the Stanley Cup championship in 2023. I think that was their inaugural season, like their first season ever. They actually won the title. But yeah, LA Kings, we've been competitive. We've been up there. So I just love good competition. I really do. I'm sure you guys probably feel the same way. So shout out to the Sharks. They have some history with us for sure. We have tickets for that Thursday Kings game versus the Ducks, but gave them to my sister-in-law. She's never been to a game. That's so nice of you guys. I'm sure she'll have a great time. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm glad Cris and I, we at least went to one hockey game this season. We took my dad for his birthday in November. It was amazing. And they won too, which was awesome. So that was a cherry on top. Boop. We got stomped on last night. Oh no. It's okay though, because when teams struggle like that, it's time to rebuild. Especially after a few years, trust me, either next season or the season after that, hopefully things will change. Clippers got back-to-back wins this weekend, and now we're in the 5th seed. Ooh, what should we move to? I remember the Golden Knights. That was epic for them. Yeah, Vegas, exactly. They won. I was really happy for Vegas. I'm telling you, like, I'm hardcore LA. Like, you won't find me wearing. In college and high school, Crystal would buy me a lot of hats. She bought me hats that like signified something. Usually they had like a C, the letter C for like Chris or Crystal, I don't know. Like the Cincinnati Reds and things like that. And I would rock them, but I don't rock anything that's not LA. You know what I mean? I really don't. But the only other city I want to hear succeed is going to be Vegas. I want Vegas to do well. They're still missing an NBA team. They already have WNBA. Their WNBA team is actually really good. The Aces have won back-to-back championships. So they have the Vegas Golden Knights. They have hockey. They have the Las Vegas Lights, which is a semi-pro soccer team. Obviously, they have the Raiders now, so they're missing baseball and NBA basketball, and then officially soccer. There's a rumor going around that they're gonna do an official professional soccer team soon. Lakers, Dodgers, Kings, LAFC, Chivas, y Mexico. Jesse, I'm with you until the end because once you said Chivas, I'm like, nah, arriba la America. I remember Vancouver, Vegas Golden Knights celebrating the celebration too. Yeah, it was amazing. It really was. Can we talk about my Giants? What's up, Shady Lady? How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. Is the A's baseball official yet? It's not officially confirmed because they're still looking for funding for the stadium, but it's like they're gonna make it happen eventually. Like they're going to make it happen one way or another. The problem that they're having right now is the community isn't really for a new stadium. And if you guys don't know how it works, when a new team comes to a new city, or when a team wants to go to a new city, even though it's very political, because the people that own these teams, they're billionaires. They don't want to spend their own money to build new stadiums, so they rely on a lot of funding from the community, or grants and stuff. So they haven't officially secured that. So that's what they're missing. But I mean, it's already like the Oakland A's already have the patch that says Vegas. When they tore down the Tropicana last October, we were there. They put the Vegas A's, So it's like it's pretty much it's gonna happen. So yeah, that's exciting though. Isn't that exciting? Like, who is down to go see a baseball game in Vegas? The Dodgers. Who's down to go see the Dodgers play the Vegas A's? Sign me up. Or the Giants or the Padres in Vegas. Sign me up. It's going to be really exciting. ¿Cómo estamos, Chilo? Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday, you guys. Oh, man, the gang's out here. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Our Arsenal is like the Clippers. We're not in that championship. We always had a bunch of injuries. Yep. Very true. Cool new fact. Yeah, that's how it's funded. A lot of these stadiums get funded that way. So what they'll do is the local community has to vote. Property owners vote 10% increase on this for taxes to build a new stadium. And the reason why it's an incentive is usually because when they build a new stadium, the value in housing around the community also goes up. Businesses go up, things like that. That's usually the incentive. So there are renderings of the new stadium for the Vegas A's. I hope it's true because it would look amazing. Thank you, Gio and Grace. You guys are awesome. Heck yeah, I would definitely go to a game in Vegas. We wanted to visit a few stadiums, but then we had kids. Maybe when they get older, especially when they get older, because I know they'll definitely appreciate it too. Some of my earliest memories, some of my fondest and coolest memories, like literally I'll never forget these moments, is going to Dodger games with my dad, or going to El Coliseo, the Coliseum in downtown LA. We would take the bus to go see Mexico play. I remember we would go see Mexico versus Japan, Guatemala versus El Salvador, Mexico versus Germany. Like, even though my dad, he's Central American, but because we were big fans of soccer and sports, we would take the bus from South LA, from almost Inglewood to downtown to the Coliseum just to go watch soccer. And I was old enough to remember. I was 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and it's just gotten better from there. So if you have kids, I know it's gonna be a lot of fun, especially once they get a little bit older. Everything is always more exciting in Vegas. Exactly. Okay. All right. Let's move on here. You guys are awesome. I do want to give a quick shout out. You know what? I want to talk about this right now. I'll mention it right now. Sorry. I mentioned the women's. The Huskies did take the championship for March Madness. The men's game is tomorrow at 5. I think it's at 5:20 or 5:30. It's Florida State versus Houston. I have Florida winning it all from the beginning. I had Florida winning it all. So just letting you guys know, I know it's already April. Where the hell did the time go? How is it already April? March Madness always spills into April. Tomorrow is the men's final, Florida versus Houston. If you guys have been following along, let me know who you think is going to win it. But I have had Florida since the beginning, going all the way and winning it. So shout out to Florida and the Gators. Hopefully they can pull that off. We shall see. Boom. Not a fan of Vegas, but maybe because I'm old. Shady Lady, there's something for everyone in Vegas. And you know what? I feel like Vegas is one of those places where it's like the fountain of youth. You feel rejuvenated. Sipping on a mimosa by the pool, or a what do they call it? Shrimp cocktail by the bar, the lobby bar, or just gambling, or just hanging out. I don't know. Every time I go to Vegas, I feel like I'm 21 again until Sunday. Sunday's rough. Formula One. I want to talk about this really quickly. I want to give a huge shout out. You guys might know him. You might know this guy. He goes by the name of Gio, but he has a channel. All things Formula One. Shout out to Track Limits Go. I did ask Gio. There was an event, Formula One. I want to talk about it. There was an event this weekend in Japan. This is racing. It's not NASCAR. This is like next level. This is crazy. Crazy. I asked the chat, I think not too long ago. Let me see. Why is it called Formula One? I've been meaning to look this up. Formula One refers to the highest level at the Premier Formula. Huh. So it's like literally like the highest level of racing. I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't even know that. That's why I've been meaning to look it up. But shout out, if you guys aren't following this channel, Track Limits Go. Formula One is, I was never into racing. I was never into NASCAR. I was never into any of that. I mean, here and there, but it's only because as a kid, you know, the cool cars, Hot Wheels, and then you had the NASCARs and things like that. I really got into Formula One, and I'm not like a super fan. I'm just saying, like, I'm a casual fan. I enjoy seeing it. I got into it. We got Track Limits Go in the chat. Let's go. Please go follow our friend, Track Limits Go. I got into Formula racing 2 years ago, 2023, because they brought the racing to Vegas. Why do we always end up talking so much about Vegas? I'm not even gonna lie. But it felt surreal. It looked like it was something out of a video game. That's the best way I can describe it. So Formula One takes place throughout the year. It started a few months ago and it goes on till December. It's teams, companies that you might know, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren. There's so many. They build their cars, they have their racers, and they compete pretty much every weekend. So they competed in Japan. This past, actually last night was the final race. But it started for me when they were in Vegas because they closed down the strip. Like, I've only seen the strip closed for New Year's Eve, and I think like a marathon. That's the only time they close the strip, like Las Vegas Boulevard. But they closed down Las Vegas Boulevard and some of the surrounding streets just for these guys to race, and it was incredible. It wasn't perfect, it was incredible. So it's gonna happen every November now, I guess, from now on, right? Every November in Vegas. So I just let me see if I can pull up something regarding that really quickly. So shout out to Track Limits Go. I asked Gio, like, hey, can you give me a summary of what happened this weekend? I did see the highlights. I did not watch, and unfortunately I did not watch any of the races. I tried to, but they were really late at night because they were in Japan. And not just one. I'm sorry, not just that. Because we were live yesterday too, so let me just see. I want to give you guys a visual, that's why. This might work. Let me know if you guys can see it. There's no audio there. Okay, so really quickly. So there's all these racers. They race every time they go to a different city, and they race. There's practice rounds, then they have qualifying rounds, and then you have like the main race to see who takes podium, who takes first place, second place, third place. Really quickly, so Track Limits Go. The guy you see in the white, his name is Max Verstappen. He qualified to start pole position. It was a major surprise considering Red Bull has some estimate to be fourth. Red Bull has not been doing that well. Everyone's kind of like, okay, Red Bull's not the best team this year, but he beat out McLaren. So if you guys are into sports and stuff like cars, you might know what I'm saying. This translates to you. Yuki Tsunoda. So Yuki Tsunoda is a Japanese racer. He actually took over someone else's position, and it was a big deal because they were racing in Japan. But unfortunately, Yuki did not do so well. He actually finished 14th. So, but this was considered his home race. Lap 22, both Verstappen and Norris. Is it this one right here? Yeah, look it. There was some drama. See, if you guys are into the sports stuff, you might have seen this, but they're coming out of the pit, and Norris tried to cut off Max on the way out. Accidentally drove himself into the grass. No penalty was given. With 10 laps left, Oscar Piastri, who was in third, had a faster pace than his teammate Lando Norris. I see these names are familiar to me now, especially because I'm watching a documentary on Netflix too. And then Max wins his 4th Japanese Grand Prix in a row. So this guy, Max, 4th one in a row. That is crazy. Lando leads the World Drivers' Championship by only 1 point. So Max and Lando. Norris, and Max Verstappen. Keep an eye out for those guys. I forget who it was. Maybe Track Limits Go. Maybe you can help me out here. I did see the POV. Yeah, the POVs of the freaking cars are insane. The driver's POV is crazy. There was someone that set a record for the fastest lap. Who was that? If you know, let me know, because I thought that was so cool. But I'm like, they didn't do that well, but they do so many laps. But how does that work? I'm like, you had the fastest lap, but you didn't win, or did you? You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you really have to keep a close eye on it. We're all learning here. Yeah, definitely my favorite channel for F1. I agree. Track Limits Go. Shout out to Track Limits Go. Florida's definitely my favorite, but I'm going with the underdog, Houston. They made a shocking comeback against Duke. They did, Chilo. That game was incredible. I thought Duke was gonna win it. I thought Duke was gonna beat out Houston. So shout out to Houston. We will see tomorrow. Houston or Florida? No, I think Florida. I think Florida is the better team. I feel like Florida is just the better team all around. They don't get tired. These guys don't get tired. Drivers' POVs look insane. Yeah, they do. Vegas is lit, and they know what they're doing over there. Just my thoughts. So when are we all going to Vegas, friends? When are we all going to Vegas? Maybe when the A's can play the Dodgers over there. Some F1 news as well. Next weekend is the 5th Grand Prix at Long Beach. Got lucky enough, got to attend a couple of years. Best experience ever. I've always heard of the Long Beach Grand Prix, and I've seen some of our friends actually go, but I have know nothing about it. I really don't. All I know is fast cars. And I live my life 1/4 mile at a time, to be honest. So, not a fan of Hamilton. Why is that, Emmanuel? What is that? He was mowing the lawn according to Verstappen. Verstappen set the track record. Okay, so it was Max. It was Max in his Red Bull tractor. Yeah, so everyone's referring to the cars as like the car's not that fast. It's like driving a freaking tractor. It takes talent to do these things, and you have to be fit. I did see footage of Yuki Tsunoda, the workout that he has to do. Like, these guys have to work out. They're sitting there driving a car. That's all they're doing. But there's more to it. Like, they have to have so much core, what's it called? Like, power right here in this stuff, in this region, you know? So, things like that. Yeah, Mochi's right here. Chilling, taking a bath. Shout out to Mochi. What else? Okay, we covered that. Ooh, let's talk NBA. Let's do this. Shout out to the Lakers. Freaking Lakers with the upset tonight. All the games are final. Let's go around the league. These are the scores for today. Excuse Mochi, she's bathing. Yeah, she likes to bathe on camera. She doesn't know we're live. Mochi, you know we're live, right? She don't care. The Bulls beat the Hornets 131-117. High score affair there. Raptors, Nets, Lakers 126 to the OKC Thunders 99. This is a huge deal. I'll tell you guys why. LeBron James 19 points, Hachimura 11, Jackson Hayes 7, Luka Doncic 30, Austin Reeves 20. Finney Smith woke up today 14. So did Gabe Vincent, 12 points. This was a huge win for the Lakers. Kings 120 to Cavaliers 113. So shout out Sacramento Kings. There you go. Wizards 90, Celtics 124, the Hawks 147. Wow. To the Jazz's 134. A lot of high scores today. Knicks 112, Suns 98, Trailblazers Portland 120, Spurs 109. Pacers 125 to the Nuggets. Ooh, the Nuggets lost. Good. The team that we were looking out for today was the Houston. Where is it? Wait, there is it? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Bucks won 111 to Pelicans 107. Rockets 106. Warriors 96. We're glad the Houston Rockets beat the Warriors. Laker fans, we're sitting in third place. Comfortably in third place right here. I think we're going to stay in third, and that's totally fine. Totally fine. Let's let all these other teams battle it out. We got to stay one step ahead of the Nuggets, the Clippers, and the Warriors. Man, the Lakers are looking good. The Lakers looked really good today. How do I say it? OKC, too many turnovers. They were not there offensively, and too many defensive mistakes. Everything you want when you're clicking. The Lakers were shooting well today from the three-point line. Yeah, we got some help from the bench today as well, which is what we need. So playoffs are right around the corner too, I'm telling you guys. So Thunder's in first place. No one is catching them. They're pretty much locked in. I don't know what our magic number is. What's the magic number? The magic number means like how many more games do we need to clinch a playoff spot? Does anybody know? I didn't double check that. But how did your team do today? Yeah, I love it when we have a Luka, LeBron, and Austin, and defensively Jackson Hayes. Great. But we need help off the bench. That's our only weakness. Defensively, Lakers, stop turning over the ball, and we need help off the bench. If we can do that, we can make a very deep run. Your team is the Pacers. Shout out to the Pacers. Lakers Warriors round one will go crazy. I know. And when we were live yesterday, I forgot who it was. Someone asked me about this. How do I feel about the Lakers and Warriors round one playoff match? Cinema. It's going to be cinema. It's going to be crazy. I'm all for it. I think the Lakers have enough to take down the Warriors, especially late, like game 5, game 6, if needed. I think the Warriors will eventually run out of steam. It's gonna happen. That's me. Those are my thoughts. Let's look at the cheese. Eastern Conference. Wait a second. The Eastern Conference is already set. Do you guys see these colors on the side? So the orange means clinch the division. So they're fine. The green means they clinched a playoff spot, but 7, 8, 9, and 10 are play-in positions. They have to play against each other. We need, out of these 4 teams, the Magic, Orlando Magic, Atlanta Hawks, the Chicago Bulls, I was going to say the Red Bulls, and the Miami Heat. So Magic and Heat, Hawks, Bulls, right? 2 of these teams need to win to make the final 8, and then it starts. Look at the West. Nothing is set except for the Thunder and the Rockets. These positions can change, and they will change. Guaranteed they're going to change. Guaranteed. I hope that made sense. Let's just look at the Lakers. Their last few games. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 games left. We're playing the Thunder again on Tuesday in OKC, in Oklahoma City. We're playing the Mavericks. Is Anthony Davis ready? I don't know if he is, but that's going to be a really fun game to watch on Wednesday. We're going back over there because Luka's going back to Dallas. He's going to be in Dallas again. Rockets at home, and then we have the Blazers Portland. Boom, right there, next Sunday. This is the last week of regular season playoff basketball, and then it's the playoffs. What number are the Miami Heat at? You might have seen it already, but let's see. Standings, Miami Heat, 10th. There you go. And this is all math. There's not enough games for any of these teams to catch up anymore, to be in the top 10 or to move up in position. That's essentially what that means. So there we go. Was there anything else I wanted to add to that? No, that's pretty much it. What did Crystal say? Not gonna lie, I felt a little toxic today because it was an easy game for us, but here I am saying it felt like a little boring since it was not competitive. Yeah, that's exactly what Cristal said, and it's funny because isn't it okay? It's like a double-edged sword. You want the games to be exciting, you want them to be good, right? But if it's a blowout, it gets kind of boring. That's exactly what Cristal said earlier. I'm like, since we started watching the game today, we were up the whole time pretty much, up by like 30 or something at some point. Cristal's like, oh, we're winning. And then like 20 minutes later, like, oh, it's the same. We're still winning by 20, 17. Oh, it was kind of boring. It was kind of a boring game. I'm like, I'll take it. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, hashtag toxic. Oh my goodness. I can't even say that. She's gonna get me. We're almost there, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It's just really fun that I have someone other than Cristal La Toxica to talk about all this stuff with. So let's look at some baseball stuff. Shout out to the Dodgers. Shout out to the Dodgers right here. Look at this. We're tied for first, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I actually need to freaking... Let me take a sip of this. Sorry. Hold on. We're tied for first with the Giants. Everyone was talking about the Dodgers and Padres. Dodgers were undefeated. The San Diego Padres were also undefeated. The Padres lost on Saturday. Or was it Friday? Friday. And then the Dodgers were the last team undefeated. And then they lost on Friday. They won on Saturday, the Dodgers. But we lost today. But no one has been talking about the Giants. And I swear I said this live. I recorded it somewhere. It's okay if I didn't. I'll find it. But even then, I've told Cristal, the team to look out for this season, apart from the Dodgers, is the San Francisco Giants. I said that before the season started, and look what is going on right now. Will someone come look at this? The Giants are 8-1. The only reason why they're ahead of us right now is because they have a better winning percentage. Even though we've played more games than they have, that's why. Okay? 8-1. The NL West, the National League West, this division right here is the most cutthroat division. It's going to be the most cutthroat division. I do expect the Dodgers to go all the way. That's not going to change. But I'm calling it right now. I'm sorry, San Diego, but the Giants are going to whoop that tush for second place and or the wild card. Well, obviously the wild card, because the Dodgers are going to win it. Dodgers are going to claim this division. Nothing is going to change. But the Giants, they're coming for you, San Diego. They're coming for you. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now. We did play the Phillies this weekend. Phillies are a great team. Let me tell you why the Dodgers, I like what I see, because we played the Detroit Tigers to start the season here at home, here in the States. And we beat the Tigers, no problem. We swept them. And the Tigers are supposed to come out number one in the Central. So the teams, these are the teams you got to look out for. Yes, the Yankees, they're in first right now. Yes, the Tigers, they're going to win that division. The Rangers, thank God the Astros are, I hate the Astros. Stay down there. I'm glad the Oakland A's are not in last right now. I want Oakland to do, I want the Athletics to do well. Rangers are going to come on top. Rangers have a great squad. Phillies are going to win. But it's going to be close with the Mets the entire season. I'm telling you right now. Cubs and Brewers, St. Louis, this is a little close. This is too close right now. I don't know. Anyone can come out of this division. I think the Brewers have a better chance. And then Giants and Dodgers, first and second. Dodgers first. There we go. I don't know if you guys heard, but the Ohtani bobblehead, did you guys see those lines to get that Ohtani bobblehead? I did see, I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I did see someone post that usually when the Dodgers have giveaways, it's like, oh, the first 10,000 fans, the first 20,000 fans in attendance. So the first 20,000 people to go through the turnstiles will get the collectible or the giveaway. They did change that for the next two Ohtani bobbleheads. They said every fan in attendance will get the bobblehead. Don't worry, there's enough for everyone. Because there were people lining up at 9 in the morning just to get the bobblehead. just to get the Otani bobblehead last week, which is insane. I've waited in lines with my dad for a lot of Dodger stuff and events. Even now, I'm not waiting at 9 in the morning. It's not. My time is worth more. I mean, time is money. I'm not going to be up at 9 in the morning just waiting for that. I'll just buy it on eBay for a few $100. You know what I mean? So, the Giants are good again. They are, man. The Giants are good again. The Giants are good again. I called it. I'm telling you right now, the Giants are going to be the team to look out for. Which is good, because I hate the Giants. We got to renew that rivalry. Magic number for the Lakers is 3 to clinch a top 6 seed in the Western. Thank you so much, Chilo. There you go. 3. And that's going to change depending on how the other teams do, win or lose. I wouldn't mind Clippers Nuggets round 1. They have to play Westbrook a lot of minutes, and he's questionable in the playoffs. Clips in 6. Kuzi P's calling it. Kuzi P is calling it. Yeah, don't count them out. I'm not Shady Lady. Trust me. I mean, I hate the Giants. I really do, because they gave us so much grief in the early 2000s, and then the Giants won in 2010, 2012, and 2014 with Bruce Bochy. So, and Tim Lincecum and freaking that one guy with the weird swing. Man, the Giants were stacked in the 2010s. I hate the Giants. I do. I really do. Yeah, watch out, Dodgers. Oh my gosh. I'm at belt 2 at, says Kuzi. What's up, Rudio? Giants number 1. Stop the count. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Rudio, I got your text. Sorry, I can't reply right now, but I got you, Rudio. I got you tomorrow. Appreciate you, man. Sorry about that. I got you. Anaheim Angels? Yeah, no. They're not going to win anything. I feel bad for Mike Trout, man. Mike Trout deserves so much better. Otani was the smart one to leave. Mike Trout, what are you doing? What are you doing? The line was insane. Yeah, that line for the Otani bobblehead was insane. People were lining up at 9, even though the game was like at what, 1 or 4? I don't even know. You can find most of the Dodgers bobbleheads online. The Otani bobblehead, I was seeing them go for $140. Yeah, I mean, if you want it that bad, you can always get it online. I guess you really can. Okay, last but not least, I think I covered everything. Are you guys enjoying this? What do you guys think? Any suggestions? Anything else we should add to it? I'm glad we have a little bit of music going on. I actually have notes here. I take a lot of mental notes, because when I watch these games, like, you know, when you're a sports fan, you really do just, you zone in. And then not just that, I don't just watch Kings games. I don't just watch Laker games. I don't just watch Dodger games. I watch whoever's on. And I mean, Crystal's the same way. Like, if there's sports on, she'll just put it on, whoever's on. Like today, the Capitals and the Rangers, or Islanders, sorry, they were on. I was watching some MLS earlier today too. So, oh, there was boxing. There was UFC yesterday. Yeah, so Cristal wants me to tell you guys about boxing. Apparently, there's this league, 24 rounds. It's 24 rounds. Nashville versus Atlanta. Every round is 4. Was it 4 minutes or 5 minutes? I think it was 4. Okay, this is absurd. This is crazy. I don't even know what the league is called. I don't know anything about it. We saw it for the first time today before we started having lunch. It was interesting. There's this league, a boxing league. It's 24 rounds. Each round is 4 minutes. You know, in regular boxing, it's 12 rounds. The professionals, the highest of the high. 12 rounds, what is it, 2 minutes each? No, this one is 24 rounds, 4 rounds each, but each round is a new fighter. What? It's team. They figured out a way to do a boxing team. We have never seen that. I mean, I don't know how long it's been around for, if anyone in chat knows. We have never seen that. We never have. And the reason why is because boxing, we're kind of like, iffy about it. UFC, we're kind of iffy about it. UFC hasn't felt the same lately. There were some good fights yesterday, but it's just been kind of like whatever. We had never seen that. But the Nashville team beat Atlanta in the boxing. And it was men's and women's. There was women's. There was women in some of these rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell, like, since it was someone different every round, like, they kept it, like, they put their all into it.
Yeah, so Cristal said, since you could tell, they have 4 minutes. This is your 4 minutes in the round. Like this is you're in the ring right now. Like give it your all. So they were like really giving it their all, and that's kind of what you want. I think that's what I lost my touch, or how do I say it? My taste, my appetite for boxing and MMA and UFC is little different because it's like it's all it became about the money. Yeah, exactly. Any boxing UFC? Yeah, there is a big UFC fight next Saturday for Kuzi P's birthday. Shout out to Kuzi P. His birthday's on Saturday, the 12th. There's a big UFC bout that weekend next Saturday. We watch all the teams too. It's fun to watch all the games. Yeah, all the teams play exactly. Yeah, you guys. Oh my gosh, bro, not the CTE league. That would be crazy. Yeah, no. I was waiting. I know you guys. See, I did it on purpose. 24 rounds, 4 minutes. No, but it's 4 minutes each boxer, which is what made it very interesting. Team Combat League. I know someone in it. We will hit up one night. Let's go, Rudio. Let's go. Shout out to Rudio because you know Rudio. Yeah, this guy, he's plugged really well. Yeah. You might see Rudio, not courtside, in the corner one of these days. In the corner. Been around for 3 seasons. Okay. And they were showing it like on basic cable, right? It was like some local channel or something like that. That's we like stumbled upon it and we're like, what is this? This is very interesting. So that's crazy. Yeah, nope. 24 rounds per boxer, they would die. They would literally, these are gladiators in there. I think we came across that, but I don't remember it being 24 rounds. There might be different rules. There might be different rules to it. Maybe sometimes it's like, I don't know, 12 or 16 rounds or 20. But yeah, it was insane. It caught our attention right away. Sounds crazy. Team boxing sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's so I'm like, why didn't they do this earlier? Because it's like you have different teams. So you have Team Atlanta, you have all these fighters from Atlanta, Team Nashville, I'm pretty sure you have Team LA. You probably have Team Maryland, or Maryland's a state, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, wherever boxing is really popular. So Team Miami, right? Things like that. And you make a name for yourself. Multiple people make names for themselves. So there you go. You ever watch sumo wrestling? I'm not going to lie, Shady Lady. I haven't. Crystal has? Crystal's a professional sumo wrestler, part-time. She says she was watching it on the computer the other night. I don't remember. I personally haven't. I have not seen sumo wrestling. It looks fun from the clips I've seen, but I've never actually seen a bout or a match or a competition, or a tournament. I'm not sure what they call it. Phoenix versus LA in team boxing this weekend. Okay, Kuzi, what is the official name? What is the official name of it? Is it okay? So I think Rudio said it. It's just called Team Combat League. Let's write this down. Ahora ya sabemos. Now we all know. Team Combat League. Boom. Let's keep up with this. LA versus Phoenix this weekend. Let's see who emerges victorious. But not just that, but over the long haul, which one of these boxers will come out and make a name for themselves and do the PCB, the zone. Freaking, who's gonna fight Canelo when he's like 55 and doesn't want to retire? You know. So there we go. Yeah, Team Combat League. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, last but not least, I said 1 hour. We're there. We are there. I want to show you guys something. This is for my soccer fans, para los que ven fútbol, para los que siguen the MLS. Really quickly, I haven't really been watching any MLS games, I'll be honest, just because there's so much other stuff going on. And I'm not going to lie, Major League Soccer kind of sucks. I'm going to die on this hill. I will die on this hill. And the reason why I can say that is because when I played soccer, I was a defender. I played defense 90% of the time. And I considered myself a very good defender. The Major League Soccer, MLS, has the worst defenders in the entire professional sector of soccer. It's like some of these goals, it's more competitive watching Sunday League at your local park. They score some good goals, impressive goals. Major League Soccer is a joke when it comes to defending. But they bring in stars like Messi, like Suarez, like Ricky Puig. There's so many rumors. Cristiano wants to come to the MLS. I don't know if that's going to happen. Anyways, Inter Miami. That is a team that Lionel Messi plays for. I'm sure you guys know who Messi is. Even if you're not a sports fan, I'm sure you know who Messi is. He plays for Miami. He was actually here last week playing LAFC. They're doing good. They're in second place right now. Okay. Philadelphia, Charlotte, which is one of the newest teams introduced recently. You have Nashville, which is also recently like a new addition. Red Bull, Chicago, Orlando City, Atlanta United, New York City. These are the teams. If you guys didn't know, these are the cities that have soccer teams. Western Conference, you have Vancouver, San Diego, which is the newest team. This is their first season. This is San Diego's inaugural season, and they're looking really good. Very impressive. They've already beat LAFC. They already beat the LA Galaxy. They're in second place. San Diego, I think you guys have a winner. Forget the Padres. Focus on the San Diego FC, San Diego Football Club. You have Minnesota. I personally know someone that played for Minnesota. You have Austin, Texas. Portland, FC Dallas, Colorado, San Jose, LAFC. We're in 9th place right now. I don't know what's going on with LAFC, but we're not looking so good. But it could get worse, and it does get worse. You have Real Salt Lake, St. Louis, Seattle Sounders, Houston Dynamite, Sporting KC, the LA Galaxy, the defending MLS champions. They won last year. They're in dead last. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Why? Because I am an LAFC fan. I grew up an LA Galaxy fan. But once Landon Donovan retired, and he came back from retirement, and then there was so many questionable moves with ownership, I was like, forget this team. They suck. I became an LAFC fan. I'll never forget, shout out to my friend Noe. I was on the freeway, literally by downtown, and I think he called me or something, because we would talk like once a year. He's like, hey bro, did you hear, like, there's this new team coming to, it was either a call or text, but he's like, there's a new team coming to LA, they're going to be called LAFC, and I was like, cool, a new team to support, and their stadium is going to be downtown, sign me up. And LAFC did already win a championship. So, Messi fans, enjoy it. Messi is a legend. I have yet to see Messi play a professional game in person. I have to see Messi play in person. I have seen Cristiano Ronaldo play. This was like 2013 or 2012. Cristiano Ronaldo was with Real Madrid, and he came to the LA Galaxy that summer. The European teams come to the States, to the US a lot during the summer to promote the game. They play friendly games. But I did watch Real Madrid. I did see Cristiano Ronaldo in person. He beat the LA Galaxy. I need to see Messi at least once. I need to see this guy play once. He is regarded as one of the greatest, if not the greatest soccer star of all time. And arguably, I have to admit, yes, very talented for sure. So, Champions League, I will be live on Tuesday. Because on Tuesday we have Arsenal versus Real Madrid, my team, at 12, and then you have Bayern versus Inter at 12. I'll have dual screen so I can see both games. But this Tuesday, Arsenal, Real Madrid, again, Champions League. I did drop a video on this. It is, in my opinion, the best league in the world. It's the most competitive league. So you have the Premier League, English soccer, Arsenal, second place in England, versus Real Madrid, second place in Spain right now. And then Bayern versus Inter. And then on Wednesday, you have Barcelona versus Dortmund. It's going to get good. This is the nitty gritty right here. So I'll be live again on Tuesday for this game at 12 p.m. if you guys want to join. I'll have both. I'll be watching both screens so we can keep up with both games. That'll be a lot of fun. So come join me during your lunch. Messi still playing? Yeah, dude. How old is Messi? 36, 37, 38? Let's find out. Lionel Messi, 37. He's 37. Just for reference, Cristiano Ronaldo is, I think he's already 40. Yeah, he's 40 years old. He's still playing too, but he's playing in Saudi Arabia. He went over there for the big bucks. Messi came over here for the big bucks too, but they have oil money over there. It's a little different. It's a little different. 25 likes. Thank you guys so much. LA Galaxy's been awful. Yeah, they've been playing awful this season. Literally awful. Good. I heard Griezmann is coming to LAFC. I heard someone else was coming to MLS too. I don't remember who it was. I don't really remember who it was. But, I mean, MLS is like the retirement league. Everyone comes here for their money. I'm retired. It's ticket sales. It's a joke. It really is. It's a joke. It really is. But hopefully that'll change. The semi-pro team, the second division league, they want to make a really important change. They want to elevate to pro status with relegation. If you finish in last, you get relegated. They don't have that in Major League Soccer. In Major League Soccer, it doesn't matter if you finish last. It doesn't matter. But in other soccer leagues, all the biggest soccer leagues in the world, if you finish last, you get relegated. You're not considered a professional. Boom, second division. So it really matters. When Dana and Triple H create the Sumo League, we're putting Cristal in it since she's an expert on the sport now. I'm all for it. Rudio, I think you and I will be in the corner for her there. I know her favorite meal will probably be Panda Bowls.
We'll talk numbers after.
And she said we'll talk numbers after. Let's go. Let's go. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. I just wanted to go live for an hour. We hit an hour and 2 minutes. I covered a lot of stuff. Again, shout out to Track Limits Go, our friend Gio, for the Formula One input. They are going to be racing again next weekend. I hope I say this right. They're going to be racing in the city or the state of Bahrain. I don't know. But it's in the Middle East. It's right next to Qatar. So it's over there, which is interesting. So they were in Japan. And now these racers got to get on a plane, get all the stuff, and go to the Middle East and and race in Bahrain. I hope I'm saying that right. But Track Limits Go, follow Track Limits Go for all your Formula One needs. Great stream. Thank you guys so much. Let me know one time, who is your number one team in the chat. Like, number one team of all time. Whose games do you look forward to the most? I'll tell you right now, whose games do I look forward to the most? It's going to be the Lakers. Lakers, Dodgers, close seconds, and then Real Madrid. So let me know right now, so next time we do this, we'll keep track of how your teams did. That's all we want, right? We just want to know how did your team do this week? That's the weekly recap. And yeah, football hasn't even started. So let's hit my Niners. Yeah, the Niners, that's football. That's a whole nother section too. So football season, wow. Football is gonna start again in 4 months. We'll be talking football soon. 4 to 5 months is when they start gearing up for all that. This is the final week of the NBA regular season. Let's get these Lakers to make an excellent playoff push. We have the momentum, Lakers. We have the momentum. We just need that assistance from the bench, and we got to stop those turnovers. LeBron, clean it up a little bit. Bronny hit a three-pointer today. All I'm saying is, Bronny, get that confidence up, man. You got this. He's a South Bay legend already. But playoffs are going to be incredible. We'll be having a lot of watch parties later this month and in May, because the playoffs are going to be next level. We didn't even talk about La Liga. We didn't even talk about Liga MX. We didn't talk about World Cup standings. We didn't talk about soccer like that. So hopefully we'll do that more next time. Rams and Kings. Go Rams. Go Kings. I love it. Go Clips. Go. Good luck, man. Good luck to the Clippers. Giants and Sharks. Yeah, Shea Lady is all about the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area. LA Kings all the way. Dodgers and Arsenal. We'll see you guys this week. Next week, we'll have our final WrestleMania Vegas card set as well. WrestleMania starts in 2 weekends. And it's going to be in Vegas. Which is really exciting. Like I said, I love Vegas. We love Vegas. We love to see that city thrive. So it's like our home away from home. You know what I'm saying? So LA and Vegas. There we go. All right. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. Hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I do want to bring you guys a little bit of WrestleMania news before WrestleMania actually starts. So hopefully by the end of next weekend, we can talk some wrestling, some WWE. That's going to be very exciting. Have a great week. Good luck to all of your teams. Hope you enjoyed. And whatever you do this week, make sure you always go for the win. Fight for the win. So, buenas noches. You guys are amazing. My name is Chris. That's all I got. Buenas noches, you guys. Thank you so much, you guys.